everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome back to my channel. You're seeing a little bit of a different background because we are having some yard work being done and there's lots of activity going on. So I have flipped around just a bit. But today I was shopping my stash, pulling out some of my favorite products from the summer and then some oldies and goodies, such as the Tom Ford Nude Dip. This is one of my favorite quads ever. And I just thought, you know what, let's do a really simple, easy look using some of my favorites from the summer and also past favorites for this kind of easy get ready for the weekend makeup. If you are interested in this look and like these kind of videos, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, and then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, little different background. I have people working in my yard. I thought we would go ahead and start with a favorite foundation that I haven't used, and I am using the Cle De Peau Radiant Cream to Powder Foundation. I had been asked if I still like this. I definitely do. And I thought, you know what, let's get it out and play. I am just going to basically take a little, I'm using a Morphe brush, and I am just going to dab this onto my skin. I already forgot one thing. I was going to use that, I was gonna use the primer from Sicily. So you guys, I do have to say I've been playing around, and I do have to say that primer I've wanted to avoid for a while, but I have to say, oof, it really is amazing. So I am just taking some of this, and then I am just going to, the reason I love this foundation is that it is quick and easy and just really great for travel. So if you have not tried this one yet, I have to say, making a huge well in here. I really love it. Bam, all done. And I'm gonna see if you guys can see, it just has a really nice coverage, and it's going to kind of meld in, and it does have a little powdery texture, but it's not too powdery. Really enjoy this. Definitely on the love list. Okay, another thing from Sicily that I did fall in love with that I'm thinking to check out one of the other colors is their concealer with Active Botanicals. I have this, I tried it in shade 1, and then I have it in shade 2, which I'm gonna use again. And then somebody told me, not somebody, Jenny told me to try shade 3. So I am going to go and get that today and try it out, because you guys, I am really enjoying this concealer. So I love my Chanel Rose corrector, so don't get me wrong, but this one does feel a little bit more like a treatment for your under eye. So I am enjoying that. It just kind of helps with discoloration, and it feels fantastic. I didn't find it to crease. I also didn't find that it was particularly drying or creasing. So I really enjoyed that. I'd heard so many good things about this, and I had avoided going down the Sicily rabbit hole because of the price, but I do have to say, I have been checking many things out from the brand. Okay, you guys, got some concealer underneath there, and with this foundation, you guys, I just like to let it kind of meld into the skin. I am going to pull out, I have not, you guys, I bought the Shade and Illuminate from Tom Ford when I got my little makeover. And I have played with this before, but I was like, you know what, we need to pull this guy out. I have, I'm gonna use that today, and I did purchase the brush because I was told if you're gonna get it, you have to use the brush. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and we are going to sculpt out some cheekbones here. I'm just first gonna make the lines kind of from the top of my ear. Don't worry. I know it looks a little scary, you guys, but this blends in beautifully to the skin. I'm gonna shorten up my forehead just a little bit. And I always like to do my nose. Make it a little bit shorter. And then of course, underneath, there is a lot of activity going on in my yard right now. So I apologize if you hear. Okay, so then I'm supposed to use this brush and then I'm supposed to kind of whip it up. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe and I'm going to blend this out. Sculpt out, get rid of any double chin. And again, just go like this. I really love the texture of these products. I have a shade in Illuminate blush and highlighter that I love. Just going to warm up this. You guys, I really like that. If you can see, it just kind of sculpted, kind of shaped my face just a little bit. And then while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and use this gorgeous highlighter. Oof, you guys, again, really, really like the texture of these Tom Ford shade and Illuminate. I'm just gonna use my fingertip. Okay, we've got down kind of a base of warming up the skin. And then I thought for a quick and easy eye, you guys, I pulled out one of my favorite quads that I have not used for a while, and that is Nude Dip. I think a lot of people have this and it's so versatile. You guys, mine looks like almost brand new. Oh, I love these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a combination. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Chanel Silver Pink and then kind of lighten up the eye using Nude Dip. This palette can transform any eye look. So if you're just wanting to give a little bit of sheer sophisticated, I don't know if I'd call it shimmer, but a little bit of oomph on the eyes, this is your palette. I am gonna set that here. We'll start with my Silver Pink. And someone was asking me if I liked this better versus my by Terry Misty Rock, and I kind of think of them as slightly different, you guys. If you're between the two of them, I think it would be kind of whether you like a stick formula or a cream pot. I think that might be helpful, and I find that the by Terry has a little bit more reflective qualities in it. So this one's a little bit deeper shade and not quite as shimmery. So I'm just gonna place this on the lid. And then you guys, I am using my Chanel little blender and smudger brush. And again, this is so easy. Just a nice little wash of color. I'm gonna take the smudger end of this and run that underneath my eyes here. I'm gonna come up and just kind of show you what Silver Pink. You guys, this can totally be your eye just by itself. But I'm going to take it up just a little bit. Now this is in the wet, dry formulation. I am going to take this beautiful shade right here. Not exactly if you'd call it a sand gold. And I'm gonna show you, you guys, this is just gonna put a pretty wash on top of that Silver Pink and really transform this eye. Is that pretty or what? This is just the prettiest ever quad. I feel like everybody needs it in their repertoire. Just to kind of I love a little bit of shimmer on the lid, and I just find that all of these create such a pretty, pretty look. And it's not overly over the top. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna close my eyes for you. So pretty. Okay, I am going to line my eyes, and I'm going to today use Black Wood from Chanel in my STYLO. Just going up as close as I can to the waterline here. Gonna line a little closer to the lash line, digging in there. Kind of smudge that out just a little. And guess what's next? I am going to take purple chalk. I'm gonna put that through my waterline on the bottom. You guys, I swear this just brightens up your eyes. It's got a little bit of purple shimmer, but it's lighter. I find it so pretty. I pulled out one of my oldies but goodies, you guys. For the longest time, I loved the Hourglass Film Noir mascara. I bought this at the Nordstrom Mascara Madness, and I'm like, I gotta get out and use this. For some reason, it's just one of my favorites. Let's see if it still is. Going to put that on my lashes. Bronzer today, I pulled out my Tom Ford Terra. Gonna use my brush from Armani, and I am going to bronze up my skin. Haven't used this in a while. Oops, hair. I'm pulling out some goodies. I am super excited for the Pat McGrath launch of foundation. I cannot wait for that. And I'm also with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, because you guys know I love foundation. And those are two that I'm super excited about. Okay, so we have bronzed up the skin. I also wanted to take a moment and take this bronzer, and as usual, you guys, I like to take a little bit of my bronzer and I like to put it in the crease, kind of pulling everything together. I really like that really simple eye, and you guys, that nude dip is just so pretty. So if you have that one, I would love to know how you like to wear it. I just tend to use those as toppers, and I just think they're so pretty. Then I'm gonna take my Lisa Eldridge lipstick. This is in Love of My Life. I'm gonna take a little one of her tips and use this on my lips as well as on my cheeks. I love this color, you guys. This is so pretty. I was so excited, you guys. She commented on my video, or maybe it was one of her people, but it was just like made my whole day. On my video about her lipsticks. Okay, so you guys, again, this little kind of lucent, it makes a really pretty blush. I just think that is really pretty. So I think that that is one of the things I'm really liking about these lipsticks, is that it is multi-purpose, and really like this color. We'll put a teeny bit more on. Don't want to overdo it, but I kind of want a little flush today. Then let's go ahead, put this on my lips. You guys, it's such a pretty color. I am going to powder down in the T-zone just a little bit. I don't necessarily feel like I need a whole lot of powder with this particular foundation, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna use my little sculpting brush because that's what I have here. I'm just gonna come down the T-zone. And you guys, and again, I am really loving this illuminating Tom Ford powder. I just find that it kind of perfects your skin, does not look over the top. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little bit more of that highlighter now that we have powdered down. I'm gonna take this, I wanna get a little bit more of that kind of glossy skin look here. Okay, then as we were talking the other day about the diptique perfumes, I was like, you know what? I bought these last year and had not really used them. I am going to use Doe Son today. You guys, this is a really clean, fresh, I believe this has some orange in it and neroli. Do I need to just give myself a little squirt? Ooh, that smells so good. A little bit of information about this Doe Son, because I have to tell you, it smells amazing. So the notes are tuberose, jasmine, sambac. Middle is iris, pink peppercorn, and orange blossom. I knew there was orange blossom in it, you guys. Oof, this is a really good one. And then the base is Turkish rose and musk. So if you guys are intrigued by the diptique fragrances, I remember I almost bought a big bottle of this, obviously need to use it, but this is a really good summer, floral, feminine, beautiful scent. And I just love that orange blossom. Oof. Okay, I am loving the diptique Doe Son today. Absolutely love that. Kind of fun to kind of shop my stash. Some of these are newer items, but I really wanted to pull out that Nude dip because I haven't used it in a while and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna close my eyes real quick. You guys, super easy. I look simple, pretty, and guess what? It is Friday. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and I will be back with some new videos very soon. Have a great weekend, guys.